Okay, this is my first video showing you some of my stash that I have. This Richard Petty car was signed by Richard Petty and Kyle. Richard signed the top of the car. And there's a big General Lee up there, just like the Richard Petty car. There's another NX01 350 scale. And a lot of Star Trek. Here is the Munsters house, the Voyager, and Knight Rider. And here's some of the ones that I've already done. There's the Munsters cars. There's a Knight Rider 2000 or 3000. Here is my big 350 Enterprise. It does light up. It's daylight out now, so here's another TOS I did. And here's the Steve McQueen bullet that I did. You open it up. And it's detailed. If there you go, it focused. And here is some of the Eaglemoss that I got. And that's it for now, and I'll be back to show you the rest of it. Here are some more that I didn't shoot. You got the Batmobile, General, Roscoe, and the A-Team. They're not gloss coated or anything. I didn't know about any of that stuff until I started watching YouTube videos. So I may go back and do gloss coats on them. They need to be touched up and fixed a little bit better anyways. Okay, now here is my workbench. There's all the paints. I did the shelf myself, seen something online about how to do it, so I think it turned out pretty good. Here's one of my projects I'm working on, the Voyager. I've got her light blocked and starting to add the photo etch. Now on the top, I did not sand down the top. I just put the photo etch on top of it. Looks like it just gives it more depth. I still have to do the observation and Janeway's writing room windows and some other stuff on the hall. But so far I like it. There are the nacelles, the port and starboard ones. And I'm actually thinking about, instead of just having those strobe lights thinking about having the red lights flash also. I don't know yet. I know it's not canon, but I kind of like it. And I move over here to this other bench. Here is pieces of the 350 NX01 that I'm working on. It was built once before, and it took a nasty tumble off the bookcase, and I knew that I could do better work, so I broke it all apart. I actually stuck many of the parts in the freezer to to snap the glue off cleanly. That worked really well. And then I soaked the parts in Purple Power. And I have to say that Purple Power stuff does work if you leave them in there long enough to soak. It took the decals and everything off. So I was pleased with that. Now to some more of my other stash. I got a Miami Vice. You got two of them. Got the Batmobile. Got another Dukes, a Back to the Future, some more Star Treks. I actually have two of those Star Trek bridges. I got both of them for Christmas. Got a Hardcastle McCormick from back in the 80s. I bought that off eBay. It was partially built badly, so I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that. I got another two Knight Riders. One of them's complete, one of them's missing a couple parts. I've got a couple ideas on how I want to do all the cars. There's a Christine that I like to have. I like to light it up. There's a Smokey and the Bandit. There is a USS Arizona that I bought recently. And there's two MASH. I know there's another one out there. I want to get that. I want to try to make the whole camp diorama eventually. There's a plane I picked up not too long ago. Thought about giving myself a shot at that again. Spare parts box for the NX. And I also have another 350. And I have a TOS 350. Now the refit, I think I'm going to make that into the A since I have the motion picture one already made. And of course all those are going to be lit up. I'm going to try to light up as many models as I can except for that Dukes. I'm just going to be straight out of the box with that one. And probably the Miami Vices and Batmobile. We'll see how it goes. I got a lot to keep me busy. Just got to get back down here and start doing it all. So I think I'm going to go ahead and work on the Voyager some. Get some more photo etch on it. And when I come back, I'll show you what I've got done. Hey everybody, just a little update. I got those windows in. I got the bottom section of these are on. That's pretty much complete. I still need to drill the windows out on the sides here. Get them in. And I also got this here done. And I'm thinking about just keeping it all one piece like that and fitting it in there. It works pretty well that way. And you don't have to try to mess with each individual piece. I think it looks pretty good. That's what I got done on the Voyager. I took a break from that. Did some more on the NX-01 I'm redoing. I put the window mask on because I actually put the windows in when I first made this about 5 years ago. And come to find out, the old dry dock mask for the windows for the 350 refit worked perfect in these, so I lucked out and didn't have to make any mask or find any mask anywhere. So right now I'm getting ready to prime this to see what work needs to be done on the top. And that's it for now, so I'll be back later. Alright, I got a coat of primer on this, and it's not too bad. What I gotta get done. This, there we go. Need some more sanding there. Fix that there. Some more sanding over there in that corner. And I have to say the Purple Power does pretty well taking everything off. But you have to... When I got this model, it was already painted like this, black on the top and the bottom. And when I soaked it in the Purple Power, the white I had on the inside came off, but this black never did. So I don't know what kind of paint this here is, but it would not come off. It did, however, come off on the top because they already had it. They used, they had some mask on there on the top, so it came off for the most part. But I did notice that where they're still black, there's a little bit of black up in here. It caused the primer to it's causing the primer to crack. You can already tell if you look. See if there you go. See, that is just all cracked, so that's going to all be resanded. So wherever there was a lot of black paint, this primer here is just cracking on top of it. And I had the same thing to do with my Voyager 2. I don't know if it's the Purple Power and you don't get it all off or what, but some of it cracked, not too bad, and I was able to fix it all anyways. As long as it's light block for the majority of it, I'm good to go. So I'm going to fix all this, get this sanded down, primer it some more, and we'll go from there. Little by little we'll get it done. Alright, as you can see, I got more done. Got the sanding, or I got the putty on that, waiting for it to dry, sand it probably tomorrow. And I got more on the saucer. I ended up putting that piece on there, and I left it intact, and I think it looks pretty good. And I got another coat of primer on this, the NX, but it's still cracking in some places, and I don't know what else I can do about it except for sand it back down and then try again. There's some more sanding and stuff I have to do on the top of it anyhow, so in the meantime, that's it. That's all I got today. My first video, so guys, let me know what you think. Any tips, hints, tricks, appreciate it. Be safe, and I'll see you later.